Howdy folks, welcome back to Freedom Fighters. I'm here at my base and I've got a buddy. Forget what his name is, but he's got a big old gun, so that's good. This looks like a bar. Like the Russian equivalent. Some kind of big old gun. And I'm almost broke, but I got some money coming in from supporters because I spent the in-between episodes time going all around the island. And I put up posters and I bought 100 supplies. And I dropped off 20 supplies in each town. And this is kind of a small island. The town to military ratio is quite low. So we have Kamensk. Zoom in a little bit here. Gorshkovo, Olgodar, and then there's like nothing over here. We got this little tiny Sosnovi Mis, and then Minerally. That's pretty much it. There's a little village here. Komsomolsk. I'm saying all these names wrong, I'm sure, but anyway, I got support pretty much everywhere. How is... Yeah, this is pretty high, 50%. So I've got some money coming in every once in a while. I don't know if that comes in once a day or what, but anywho, I went to HQ, got another mission, and it's another clear camp mission, like I did off camera. So we're going to go do that. And I spent about 300 buckaroos on this guy, mainly just out of morbid curiosity of what will the AI do. I've got a little AK-74U in, and some mags, and a grenade, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Also, I traded in the van. I picked up a little Jeep here. I know it's not a Jeep, but it's a Jeep in the generic sense. One thing to note with this is it has dual tanks. So there is a tank on each side. It took me a minute to realize that. I'm like, wow, I filled it up, but it's not... You know, the gas gauge is not full. Well, that's why. There's two tanks. So we have some kind of rudimentary control over this guy. No clue if he's going to help us at all, but we'll see what happens. So, how do I get there? I'm at Fob Alpha. So I basically just need to go out to the main road and across. Maybe park up here might make more sense. I wonder if we could go along the beach. It looks pretty steep. Yeah, I'm going to go down here and we'll kind of scout around. We'll see what's up. It should be early morning if my calculations are correct. Do I not have a watch? I have a watch. Oh. I gotta look down. Yeah, I think it's coming up on 5 a.m. Pretty sure. It's been a little while since I saved. Wait, is that the west? Oh, the sun's going down. Alright, I might have to sleep. It's been a little while since I recorded. I couldn't remember for sure what was going on. But one thing to note, I'm a civilian. He is not. They shoot at him. So it was a little exciting leaving town. I didn't know for sure what was going to happen, and yeah, the whole garrison down there in town where I was filling up with gas opened up on my buddy here, but we made it out of town. Very few bullet holes. So we'll see. I'm going to go scout around the camp a little bit, and probably might end up sleeping through the night so it doesn't get dark on us. And we'll see how this little camp clearing mission goes. Well, things are not going great. He hopped in the Jeep, drove it off a cliff for some reason, even though I told him to get out and move over somewhere. And they've apparently seen us. Don't see them. They're definitely shooting at us. So I'll tell him to follow me. What is even happening right now? Hitting all the wrong keys. This only has 300 and 500. Well, I guess I'm going to move up. I can't see them in the fog. This mission might be over pretty quick. I don't see them at all. I see their tracers coming out of the fog. Fog means nothing to the AI, apparently. Good old ArmA. Somebody's got a bloop tube. I told him to fire at will. I heard him crack off a few rounds. But if I can't see them, it's going to be kind of hard to shoot them. I don't see them at all. Need some cover. Yep, no idea where they're at. They're out there in the fog somewhere. And they can see me, I can't see them. Beautiful! Where you at, numbnuts? I don't know where numbnuts went. Okay, they can definitely see me now. You got the little eye icon. Saw one guy. See if I can get down here behind a rock on the beach. Not dying. I don't know where my little buddy went. I finally saw one guy prone down here on the beach. I don't know if I happened to get him. Okay, I think my little buddy's still in the fight. Yeah, seems to think they're kind of up in the woods over there. I don't know where this guy is that I waxed. He was down here on the beach somewhere. Do I have like a... I've got a fire at will. I don't have like combat mode or any of that fancy stuff like an ArmA 3. Oh, I see a guy. Has attention. He's up there in those trees somewhere. Things are about to get exciting. How do I do the grenade again? I don't know how to do the grenade. Oh, 4. Did I just pull the pin and throw it? I don't know how this works. Try that. Oh! Got me. Alright, I can respawn here as far as I know. Oh, at least 10 supplies in storage. Oh boy. Alright, well I'll have to spawn down here and run over. Grab a vehicle or something. I did spawn in with a 9mm, so that's cool. Good luck, little buddy. I don't know if he's even still up. The AI in Reforger is very rudimentary compared to like ArmA 3. Alright, cool. We got us a vehicle. I'm going to get back in the fight. Yeah, my old plan of sleep until daylight went out the window when they started shooting at us. Didn't realize they could see us from that far away. I'm trying to work my way down to the beach. This thing's about out of gas. There's a walking trail here, which sometimes works for Jeeps. I don't hear any shooting, so I'm not sure my guy is still up. Whee! Oh boy. Well, I found the beach. I don't know, have any idea where my body's at. Where's that walking trail? Okay, so yeah, it should be over this way. I still have my command wheel. So there's that. Is that their fire? Yeah, there's the actual camp itself. I don't know where my body is, though. I see the guys. Thing's almost out of gas. I'm going to go ahead and take the keys. I think that widens the range for despawn. I can still kind of see. Yeah, there's my body. I can still kind of see. It's maybe super dark on YouTube. This inventory system, I'm still trying to get used to it. No, I don't want the Makarov. I want the binoculars. Alright, I got my shooty gun back. You I don't need. You I don't need.
Društvo, se mnou.
Couple of them. quite tell where those tracers are coming from. Up there somewhere. Probably just confused him a little bit. I think there were 6 guys last time I cleared the camp. I've got maybe 3 or 4. There he is. Back over in there. I can't tell where he's at for sure. So I'm gonna get him to move down closer. I think maybe there's only one dude left, and I don't think my guy's up. Guess if I go out there, he can see me. Where'd you go, little buddy? Oh, shoot. Every little tree and shrub looks like a bad guy. Best I knew he was back in there. I see him. He's creeping around by the fire. We got some movement over that way too. This might be a couple guys still up. I can tell if I got the guy by the fire or not. Saw another creepy crawly by the fire. I don't know if I got in that time or not. Yeah, I'm out of grenades. I can hear him reloading, but I don't know where he's at. Oh, I see him. He was a lot closer than I thought. down below those rocks now. He's shooting through the rock at me. Classic ArmA. Yeah, he was knelt down right there. I could just barely see his outline. There he is. Hey, got him. Cleared the camp. Alright, I think my guy is no longer with us. He hasn't showed up anyway. Let me get some of this loot gathered up. We'll go from there. I'm going to see if I can actually turn in a dog tag. That'd be amazing. I ended up with 2 pairs of pants. The inventory system is so convoluted. I don't know if I can sell those bayonets. Let's go to pickup, I guess. No, there we go. Alright, got an RPK, it looks like. This thing's almost out of gas, but I'm going to see if we can get out of here. I need my map, compass, wrench for repairing vehicles. That's an extra pair of binoculars. Oops, no, I'm going to keep you on me. So they don't disappear again. I need my 9mm. 9x19. Your Makarov mags. Where's my pistol ammo? Did I drop those somewhere? Oh man. Anyway, I'm going to clean up some loot and I'll be back. I swear it rains 90% of the time on this map. I got all the loot gathered up, but we're just about out of gas, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it anywhere. I'm going to try to make it back to the fob so I can put the gear away. Then I can always hike somewhere and get another vehicle. Problem is, if I run out of gas, I'm going to lose what loot I can't carry. Because I don't have a jerry can. And if I get more than, I don't know, 300 meters or whatever it is away from the Jeep, it despawns. So the plan is to try to get to the fob with what little gas I have. And we'll see how that goes. Then from there, once I've dumped off the gear, no worries. I can always just run somewhere and get another vehicle. If I can get close enough to the fob, I can even shuttle the loot back and forth by hand. If I need to. Sun is finally coming up. I did sleep through the night in a little shack there where I originally intended to, and then we started getting shot at. I only found 3 bodies. I'm sure there's more. I might go back once the sun is up good and take another look around. And no sign of my little buddy. I'm sure he's around there somewhere too in the woods, dead. I was kind of hoping I could get that gun off of him. I don't know for sure how that works. Yeah, looks like we made it. I don't know how close I need to be to transfer loot. Let me just back right in here. Home sweet home, and we're red on gas. That'll work. One thing I ran into that was kind of strange. If I don't have my hat on, I was a combatant when I was gathering up loot. I don't know if that was a bug or what, but I couldn't figure out why it was showing me as a combatant. And then I put my hat on and I was fine. Now if I take my hat off, I'm fine. So maybe a bug. Anyway, just in case you run into that. Let's see. I want to take the weapons first. So let me get some loot sorted out. Come on, trunk. Come on, trunk. There it is. I'm going to get some loot sorted out, and then we'll continue about our day. Alright, get all the loot sorted out. I'm going to try to make it to HQ. I guess I didn't get rid of that smoke grenade. Or that grenade. Loot transfer is almost complete. Made a little pile on the ground there of crap I don't want. Let's just throw... Do this. Transfer. Boink. There we go. That's a handy little mod. I think it's called loot transfer or something like that. It's designed to work with this Freedom Fighters mod. So, I need gas. Gas, probably the closest gas is down here in Kamensk. The whole, like, northern part of this island is pretty barren. There's not even fuel down there. There's fuel there. That might be closer. So I go on down here, and then I'm going to try to make it there. I'm probably not going to get that far, but then I'll run the rest of the way. So I'll see you either with a new car and a new plan, or I'll be hoofing it down the road. Well, that's all she wrote. It's just up to momentum now. See how far along we can get. I just came by the military base. I don't think we're going to make it over this hill. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that was that. Oh, we might actually coast right into the gas station. This right up here. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right? Come on, little buddy. Do-do-do-do-do. Any cars around here? Maybe we're checking that garage. Yeah, the gas is right up there. Pedal. Where's the pedals? I think we're going to make it. Doesn't get much closer than that. I coasted most of the way down out of the fob. Save gas. There we go. Look at that. I think before I spend money on gas, I'm going to take a quick look around here. I'd love to have a fuel truck. And just see if there's something else. I'd really like one of those four-wheel drive vans again. I've not been able to find one. These are warehouses. They're full of stuff. I've never seen a vehicle in one. But these are garages, and sometimes vehicles spawn in there. Let's have a quick little look-see. We got nothing. Alright, cool. Well, I do have my dog tags on me. I don't dare log out. I forgot to bring my ammo for my pistol. So we are completely powerless. That's okay. I'm just going to grab some fuel. And I'm going to head over to HQ and turn some dog tags in for the first time ever. We'll see how that goes. And we'll see what kind of a new mission we got. I do have 500 bucks since I died. That's some money. Luckily, I only had like 600 or so on me, so I didn't lose a ton of money by dying. But anywho, let me refuel and I'll see you over at HQ. So a funny thing happened on the way to HQ. That rock blends right in with the road when the sun's glaring in your eyes. Yeah. Good times. Luckily I didn't die, I just flipped my Jeep over. I think there's a mod to... Yeah, push flip vehicle. See how this works. Ta-da! Oh crap. Somebody didn't put the parking brake on. So yeah, just typical driving, you know. Just curbo things. Watch out for huge boulders in the middle of the road. On we go up the mountain. Kind of wishing I had started on Everon. This map is something else. It took almost half a tank of gas to get just across the mountain, basically. Over here to HQ. It's a lot of driving. Which I do enjoy the driving in Reforger, in spite of stumps and boulders camouflaged, but this mod takes a lot of time. Time is not something I have a lot of. But I'm excited to actually turn in some dog tags for a change, hopefully. I still have them? I still haven't got on me. I don't know why they disappeared last time. I did hop on the Freedom Fighters Discord, and the dev said that supplies are not saved. That's a limitation of Reforger, basically, the mod they're using to save persistence. But the dog tags should save in your inventory. So I don't know what happened to the dog tags. They disappeared. Stuff happens. Yep, I wanted to turn the engine off. I hit the wrong button. R to turn off the engine, X to get out. Okay, let's go talk to Boss Man. Print in some dog tags. Hey, Boss Man. Whoa. Sorry. I don't know why that happened. Cleared the camp out.
Výborně. Přál bych si, abychom měli v našich řadách.
Much we get paid for that? Is it 600 bucks? 1800. Nice. I'm gonna turn in some dog tags.
Tady je důkaz.
Skvělá práce. Tady máš odměnu.
I'm not sure how much we got for that. Let's talk jobs.
Jsem rád, že jsi přišel. Vezmi si tento vzkaz s instrukcemi.
All right, what you got for me? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. We need distraction. Engage with enemy garrison and stay in contact until they launch an alarm. Oh, okay. I've seen brass magnet operations do these. So we have to go stir up trouble, basically. Military base at 063080. That is over here. Okay, let's right down there. That's convenient. Yeah, that's super close. Took the dog tags out. All right, cool. I switched out my yellow raincoat for a cotton shirt. So, do I have time to do that? Problem is I don't have a gun with me. I don't have any ammo for my gun. In order to stir up trouble, I need some ammo. So unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of time to record. So we'll do that next episode. We'll stir up some trouble. I do want to, I've got a little bit of time left. I do want to go back to the battle scene. See if I can find any more enemy soldiers. I'm pretty sure there were at least 5 of them, and I only found 3 dog tags. And also see if I can find my little buddy and get his gun back, perhaps. So, that'll be it for this episode, though. Thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Take care. Watch out for stumps.